This is the news at 10, live from Channels Television. Reporting tonight.
Hello and welcome. I am Olumide Macaulay. Tonight, PDP ups the ante for party reconciliation as national chairman of the party, Ali Muazu, consults with Chief Olusegun Obasanjo. APGA berates APC leadership over order to block 2014 budget. World Economic Forum ends in Davos, Switzerland. Leaders, participants agree on the elimination of poverty in Africa. And a tourist boat sinks off India's island in the Bay of Bengal, over 20 believed to have died. Thank you so much for joining us. We begin tonight with the renewed efforts by the People's Democratic Party to reunite the party. The new chairman of the party, Mr. Ali Muazu, put aside all his official functions today to visit a former Board of Trustees chairman of the party and erstwhile President Chief Olusegun Obasanjo at his hilltop home in Abeokuta, the Ogun State capital. The visit, which was scheduled for today but was not in the full knowledge of the media, was held behind closed doors. It is believed that Mr. Muazu was accompanied by a high-powered delegation, but none of them spoke with the media after the meeting. But one of the party leaders in Ogun State volunteered some information after the departure of the national chairman.
Somebody come on board, you understand me? He has been brought to come and rectify and put in order all the anomalies that is in the party. Definitely you should expect what he's doing, to go around all the aggrieved members of the party, no matter the aggrievedness. It's like you could go around and see everybody and make sure he pull the party together again. The issue of the past is still lingering. Are you with me? You all know where the party structure is. But I'm telling you, the new chairman will have to look into it and do the necessary thing that it needs to be done to make sure it brings all the warring party together. That's the essence of leadership.
The All Progressives Congress, the APC, is still getting a bashing on its directive to its members to block the 2014 budget. The All Progressives Grand Alliance, APGA, is the latest party to condemn the stance of the APC. In a statement released by the party's leader, Chief Victor Ume, the party says the directive by the APC is callous and unpatriotic. The APC, after its NEC meeting during the week, directed its members to block the 2014 budget and the ratification of the appointments of service chiefs. The opposition party is accusing the ruling PDP and the presidency of using the apparatus of state to harass and intimidate its members. The All Progressives Congress has hit back at its critics. Now, staying with the story, the All Progressives Congress, the APC, has hit back at its critics over the directive the party gave to its members at the National Assembly to block the 2014 budget. The APC says those who criticize its stance are ignorant of the workings of democracy, as the party believes its directive has already started yielding results. In a statement released by the APC Interim National Publicity Secretary, Mr. Lai Mohammed, the party says the directive is a product of deep thinking and robust debate within the party's National Executive Committee to save Nigeria's democracy. The party has therefore dismissed the criticism against it, saying, they say, and I quote, they say the non-approval of the 2014 budget will pauperize Nigerians, as if the yearly ritual of budget passing since 1999 has benefited anyone but the fat cats. In any case, of what use is their budget when the lives of citizens are at stake? Are budgets not made for the people? Do they understand that even the budgets are based largely on earnings from oil, which we cannot even produce if the violence in rivers escalates and spreads to the other oil-producing states? End of quote. Now, it may not be the best of times for the All Progressives Congress, the APC, as the party is currently faced with a series of crises bordering on leadership across the states of the Federation. The coming together of the different parties to form the merger party, the APC, is drifting into a series of disagreements and bickering as some of the leaders of the legacy parties quarrel over who leads. The party in some of the states are gradually resolving their own issues, while others are yet to get over the violent nature of their disagreements.
Since 2013, when some of the opposition parties merged into the All Progressives Congress, the APC, the merger party has been struggling to survive considering the crisis of leadership rocking its structure across the states. In some states, the disagreement over setting up of leadership had turned violent, where several people have been injured. In Kaduna State, the same crisis is tearing the APC apart. To rescue the party, a group called the APC Integrity Merger Network wants to find a solution, but the group is already pointing accusing fingers and are discussing ways to resolve the crisis.
Those that were in CPC before the establishment of, before the registration of APC, have been used to certain political norms under which either General Buhari will raise your hand or you go to national and get a ticket and go back to your state and start having a dispute with the state ESCO because you have a godfather at national level. Gubernatorial candidate, or he wants to join the Senate and so on, for which reason he is rejecting those that were duly elected by the tripartite parties as well as other interest groups to bring this committee into existence. Basically, that's what we are saying. And that is why they are dissenting, because they are not happy with any independent-minded person.
From the northern state of Kaduna to Ondo State in the south, where the APC has been divided into different factions due to the disagreement over who leads the party. The different factions appear to be ready to resolve their differences after this meeting of the leaders of the legacy parties, that is the defunct ACN, CPC, and the ANPP.
I believe that except anybody that has an ulterior motive, there should be no basis for any crisis again in the party, because all interests has now been taken into consideration, and this is an elastic arrangement whereby as many interests as are identified will be accommodated. That's what we have done.
We must respond to change that is required if the party is going to go forward. So we expect that the problems will be resolved.
It has been a troubled start for the merger party APC that is seeking to wrestle power from the ruling PDP come 2015. But with the leadership issues confronting the opposition party, we can only wait to see how it will achieve its plans in the face of the daunting challenges.
Staying with party politics, the former governor of Sokoto State, Atahiru Bafarawa, has moved from the APC to the PDP. Mr. Bafarawa moved on Saturday. He met on Saturday with some of his supporters and associates, thereafter making the decision to leave the opposition party, claiming he no longer believes himself and his associates will be able to get justice and a sense of belonging in the APC. The former governor of Sokoto State ran under the platform of the defunct All Nigeria People's Party in 1999 and 2003. He was a presidential aspirant under the Democratic People's Party. There have been several defections lately. Major ones were in the National Assembly, and also that of 5 governors who moved from the PDP to the APC. One of the governors is that of Sokoto State, Ali Wamako, who may now be a political opponent to Mr. Bafarawa. Now, the spirit of defection is still hovering over the People's Democratic Party, as 14 senators from the party are set to join the All Progressives Congress, the APC. This was announced by the chairman of the Senate Committee on Environment and Ecology, Senator Bukola Saraki.
Or no deals. You understand what I'm saying? Look, they say life, there's nothing, they say never, but I mean, you can see the handwriting on the wall. When I say we're building new party, we're going to registration, we want to mobilize. I think the time for where we like people are doing that has come and gone. I can't see what it is now because we're moving ahead in the right direction. So I don't feel there's anything more. I think I've made a comment on this, and I've said I think we're moving on. We're forming a party, we're mobilizing, I think we have registration coming in February.